Hey, what's up guys? It's Bye here. 61HX play against 60GT in the grand final yesterday, and we lost against 60GT by quite a lot of points. But I want to point out there is either like a bug or a glitch in the game that definitely affects the match. And this video is not meant to like create drama or anything. I just want to raise up the awareness or just bring it out there, right? To let everybody know. Either Lilith's gonna give it some compensation or they can try to make a fix so that it won't happen again in future matches, right? So let's go right into it here, right? Again, this video is not meant to create any drama. I just feel like I need to represent my team to point out what's going on in the match. So first, let's go into the video recorded here. Right, so I recorded our match on with the match between us and 60GT. I will post the link for this match in the description as well for this video. So the issue is on the second arc, from our perspective, we are seeing a different set of skill being used. So here, so I put the timeline here on the right side. You can click on it and it can take you go right there for you to see. This is what happened on the second arc of this match between us and 60GT. So we got Fat Tiger using War Drum, right? And we counter with a mystical formation. So we won one skill, 1v1, right? And after a while, we are going to cast another War Drum. We're casting a War Drum here because we did not see 60GT casting any skill. So we thought we have two skills on them. So we thought we have two skill on 60GT. So we have a War Drum and mystical formation, and 60GT only have War Drum. So we were holding back on our to the death skill. But like by the time we realized that all of our marches dying, so we're like, okay, what's going on, right? So even though we have two more skills than them, so this is from our perspective. From our perspective of the second arc, we using two skills, and 60GT only using one skill. But let's go to the official Rise of Kingdom stream. This is what happened on the second arc. So we got Fat Tiger using the War Drum, and then a little bit after that, we got 61HX using a mystical formation right here to counter the War Drum. And then in here, so there we got Fat Tiger using to the death. This to the death skill was being used by 60GT, but we did not see it on our side, and we wasn't able to see the animation for the to the death as well. So on the second arc, 60GT, they use two skill, which is War Drum and to the death, and we using, which is 8 skill points, and we using mystical formation and War Drum, which is only 4 skill points only, because we thought they didn't use it. So go back here again, right? So from our perspective, we only see one skill being used by 60GT, and then we hold off on our skill. We could have either used a Heaven Grace or a to the death skill to counter the second arc. So we lost badly on the second arc because we did not see 60GT using the skill. Throughout the match here, there was no skill pop up. And the worst thing is, if you go to click on this one here, so to the death pop up for 60GT at a different time. So here at 18 minutes here, 18 minutes and 31 seconds. At 18 minutes 31 seconds, we're seeing fucking to the death popping up. Look at this one here, Fat Tiger using to the death. And we were like, okay, why is it using to the death? Where is it using to the death? So it's kind of like throw us off on like, okay, how much skill point do they still have? So we are seeing different skill point being different skill being used throughout the match, and it's not line up with exactly what's going on. So I do want to make this video to point it out, right? And I'm gonna put the video link here, the video on our side in the description box for this video to show you guys what I think was not like we lost. I do think that 60GT was a stronger team, but like we could have performed much better, right? If the skill display correctly, if we were able to see the skill being used in the right order, for us to counter them and for us to make our our our, our adjustment on the skill usage, right? I mean, like, imagine you seeing the skill popping up out of nowhere, even though they're not being used, and then you be okay, they're using the skill, so let's use another skill as well. And it messed things up for the player who in control of the skill used for our team. And I did want to make this video to point out, I do think that 60GT was a better team, right? So it's congratulate for them for being us, but it would be a little bit better. It would be a much better match for our point of view, like for our for outside, if these things didn't happen. And I really hope that Lilith gonna fix this issue right here, so that it won't happen again for the grand final, right? For the final between 1V and 60GT, right? Otherwise, if this thing happening again, then maybe there gonna be a need for a rematch, because skill usage is very important in the arc match, and not being able to see the skill being used by the other team, it's definitely affect how your team perform either in the middle or in the structure game. Anyway, guys, I just want to make this video to tell you guys what went on with the match on the second arc. Okay. And hey, if you're looking at the third arc, right? I mean, on the third arc, we did pretty well in the middle, right? I would say, like, some of the people might say that, oh, maybe we don't have a chance again 60GT, but if you look at the third arc, right, we were doing pretty well on the third arc with the skill use, right? And we beat 60GT on the third arc, regardless of, like, if they letting some more new player in or not, I don't know, right? Or if they or did they get 100% in the middle on the last arc or not, because they don't care. But we definitely did a little bit better on the last arc here, even though we wasn't able to manage to capture it. Yeah, guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and thanks again for watching the video, guys. Peace.